Okay, so that takes us to the last presentation of the day, where Nigel Titley will come up and give an overview of the latest developments at RIPE, where I believe there is not much happening and there's also a lot happening at the same time. So over to you, Nigel.
Right, let's get this over and done with and then we can all go home. This is the RIPE policy update that I do every most LINX meetings, not all LINX meetings. And as Nirani said, there hasn't been a lot going on the policy front. Okay, quick run through the various links to get through to finding out about the policy development process if you really need to or if you really want to. RIPE Code of Conduct, the working group mailing lists and so forth, they're all up there. Right, this is all that's happened since the last time, certainly since the last time I got up here. There is one proposal that's been implemented, that's the voluntary transfer lock proposal, which basically says, this is a chunk of my address space, I don't want you transferring it for a certain period of time. You can specify however long you want that not to happen. So it's a way of preventing rogue employees transferring stuff away is the idea. I'm not quite sure how practical it is, but there we go. And then there's the other proposal which has been accepted and is currently under implementation is the aggregated by LIR status for IPv4 PA assignments. The story behind this one is that, as you well know, you're supposed to put in a registration for all PA assignments unless they are either part of your infrastructure or or the direct means for delivering connectivity to a customer. And this can be a pain in the proverbial because you might have to do lots and lots and lots of very small registrations. Anyway, this is a way of getting around this. It's a way of aggregating all of those assignments into one INET block. And you can do it basically as long as all of the resources within that INET num are being used for the same sort of thing, and they have the same contact addresses, which could be yourself, of course. Then you can aggregate these all together and only do the one registration. You still have to keep records because RIPE can come up and do an audit and actually check what you've done with this with these addresses, but you don't have to register them, which is a terrific relief, probably. The result of that policy being accepted and under implementation is that we have a couple of updated policy documents, 822 and 807, which are fairly minor modifications to those documents. Other implementations, the transition to undifferentiated pool, you can now no longer choose whether you want a 16-bit or a 32-bit AS number. This has been around really since 2019. This is now fully implemented. Basically, you get a random number. Well, not a random number, obviously. A random unallocated number. You can't specify whether it's a 16 or a 32-bit. And finally, the database working group has come up with yet another status, allocated assigned PA, which basically you can use for when you have an address block which has been assigned to you and which you then allocate in its entirety to somebody else. And this is really designed to regularize people that have acquired /24s and so forth at the end of the IPv4 allocation jamboree and have basically just sold it on or rented it out. And it's just a way of trying to get this documented. That will be allocated. It's just a new status. And that's it, basically. There are no current policy proposals. Angela said to me when she prepared these slides, she said, get them to sit up and actually do some policy proposals, or I should be out of a job. So that I have passed on to you. So yes, basically, there are no current policy proposals. This may well, of course, just be that nothing needs changing. Everything is perfect. But then again, it might not. Here is, yes, they're currently reviewing IPv6 policy. Have a look at those mailing lists if you're really interested. I'm not sure I would be, but there we go. And are there any questions? And then you can go home if you don't ask me any questions, which is great. No? No?
Any questions? Any questions?
I just hope that RIPE 822 and RFC 822 don't get confused.
This is true,
That
yes.
would be scary.
That would be scary, yes, indeed, yes. Nope, okay. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you very much, Nigel.